Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And I think this time I'm going to end up taking the stupid rogue. It has been a while. Iron Sensei, why not? He's cool. Maybe I'll get some mechs. Probably not. Spiteful Smith, good for rogue. Rogue likes Agent Smith. I could try and gang up my Iron Sensei, which is, neat. The Pit Snake, I think the Pit Snake's relatively solid, although against a third of the classes it's garbage, so yeah, okay. Not so great. Mostly Eviscerate's hard to argue with. As fun as the gang up could be. I could gang up anyway. I'm going to take the other Iron Sensei, because if it has them both buffing each other, that's cool. Gorilla Bot, sure, mechs. Mechs all the way. I'm going to get no more mechs, like none. Tomb Pillager is pretty serious, dude. Take that. Maiden of Cheaper Dagger, that's like not very exciting. Silverhand, or I think Loot Hoarder. I haven't got a lot of cheap guys yet. It's not cheap enough. You are super strong. Let's take you, even though I don't have a good hero power for it. Whatever. When you get to Kvaldir Raider level, you don't really care what you're getting from the Inspire. Just make them grow. Do I want an Unstable Ghoul? Keep people on their toes because he's unstable? Sure, why not? The other guys suck. 2 random cards from your opponent's class. Like, it's not even... There's such a... Oh my god, this is a terrible row. This is like a rare row. Everything is trash. You take the Alarmo Bot and try and get him buffed by the Iron Sensei, but he'd probably just eat the buff from the Iron Sensei instead of something else, and, like, it doesn't... He would lose the buff because he's going to return himself to my hand unless I have no minions in my hand every turn. In which case he's sitting out there being a 0-3 unless I have an Iron Sensei to buff him. What a piece of trash. Like, I can't even Gorilla Bot him unless I do it in the same turn. And he screws up your battle cries. Like, oh my god, this stuff is such garbage. Given these choices, like, the Watchman inspired just to be able to attack with a 2-4. It's got okay stats, but not good enough to be worth its crapness. Do I just take the I guess I just take the Burgle. It's more cards. They're random, but they're probably better than those idiots. Tomb Pillager, yeah, I know that thing was a mech, but when it costs 8, it's no longer helping your combos. No, not my combos anyway. Let's take a Fan of Knives. It's pretty useful to have something like that. Vanish is very powerful. On the other hand, having a ton of Tomb Pillagers might go okay, but I think maybe I'll take the Vanish just in case. Emergency? I don't know. Good to have. But now let's just take another Tomb Pillager. Let's just pillage people. More beatings. Ogre can do beatings. I'm going to go the head crack route and try and get that kind of consistent damage. That's such a slow-ass strategy, though. I don't really want to be counting on that. Although it is the arena, so that consistent damage might be good. It's just, it clogs your hand. Early in the game, it's so trash. Late in the game, it's cool. Twilight Drake is solid-ish. His Mystic is pretty cheap-ass. I'm just not going to take it on principle. Let's go Twilight Drake. I want the backstab. I want to be able to kill things. Sinister Strike does not kill things. You are pretty garbagey. Worgen Infiltrator is fine. I never have enough like 1-drops because I don't like the vast majority of them. Could have had an Eerie Statue and the other guy. The thing is, it's like, you have to clear the battlefield. There have to be no friendly minions and no enemy minions for it to attack. I'm not going to have enough stuff to kill things with, in all likelihood. On the other hand, how am I going to trigger the Grim Patron or the Dragon Egg? I don't have that stuff. The chances of him being alone on the board are pretty slim, though. I kind of want to take him because he's cooler. Like, these guys are actually pretty cool, but they're not new. He's newer and cooler and has been seen less, but I don't think he's going to work out. I don't have any silence. I don't have anything to give taunt, so really he would have to be alone on the board to do anything. Ugh. I could just take this as it's like an early game thing that makes it annoying for my opponent to try and do AoEs. Although if they have any minions, they can usually work around that without any difficulty. You just hit the egg with the minion first, and then you AoE, and it's fine. This is just like a bad row, another bad rare row. Ugh. This is the most useless guy, but I'm going to take him anyway. Definitely the wrong choice. Whatever. More Iron Senseis, even though I should take the weapon. Spellbreaker would let me silence my idiot guy, although the Ringleader is a much more competent choice. Spellbreaker. silence that 7/7 and make it a play. I could take another Fan of Knives, I'm tempted to, but I'm going to take the Worgen Infiltrator. I really like Agent Smith as a rogue. That's very solid. This guy's very good. This guy's good. This is a good row. I can trade one of my crap rares for one of these guys. I think he's better than this guy since I don't have any beast synergy. The rogue's going to get more value from him. The Buccaneer is potentially interesting. Let's just take the Valiant though. The extra damage. Do I take the Smith or another Backstab? I think the Smiths. There's going to be all Tomb Pillagers and Spiteful Smiths. There are worse things though. I have one Backstab, one Eviscerate. The Undercity Valiant can do 1 damage. I have a Fan of Knives. I just don't have that much for killing things. And it's pretty late, but I don't know. More Smiths, whatever. I got free daggers. You are a terrible rare. I have like 1 dragon, so you're a bad rare. By process of elimination, Recombobulator, who is pretty solid. I already have a ton of 5/4 for 4s. I think I actually need the Shiv more. How many beasts do I have for Devil's Sword? Not enough, eh? Yeah, I've been taking all these other things, so I have like no beasts, basically. I have literally no beasts, so he's just an 8/8 for 8. Do I need just an 8/8 for 8 to be big? I think the Deadly Poison's going to go farther in terms of killing things. You're suicidal in the wrong way. I guess, Blade Master, I don't have that much stuff for Mana Addict. And... bad. Maybe bad. I have a lot of 4 and 5 cost stuff, so I'm going to get solid Joust draws on average, but I think at this point I'm taking a head crack. I think this deck is completely jacked. The Iron Senseis have almost nothing to buff except themselves. I was just not seeing the mechs. I could have had, like, the Force Tank, but otherwise I wasn't really passing up a lot of mechs. I just have them, 1 Gorilla Bot. Man. This is going to be terrible. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll go crazy with the Smiths, because that's like solid guy. I've got those stupid Tomb Pillagers to give me coins to cast more things faster, but I don't have, like, big things. So it's a few more things. I don't have that much combo either. I have only tiny combo. Didn't even get the Defiant. I guess it's all going to come down to playing the big dumb statue of dumbness and playing the 1 card in my deck that can silence it the next turn. That's my plan. And what a plan. And what a plan. Oh, this is horrible. I know I've got a lot of 4 and 5 cost stuff in here, but I do have a number of things that are 3 or less. Like 10, 12. Oh my god, Headcrack does not count. I'm so doomed. This is a god-awful start. Monstrously bad. My opponent better play something that has 1 hit point, because otherwise this is going downhill.
Today, I don't have
1 hit point! This will not be a complete waste of my turn.
Here we go.
If that was a 1/2, would have been a complete waste of my turn. I don't know what kind of 1/2 you'd play that would be of any value. I guess the Spider of Spiders, but yeah. That was about as good as that turn was going to get for me. That is not the most dangerous thing you could have coined out, so I'm not crying about that. I'm also not eviscerating, and I'm not non-combo head cracking, so haha, take 1. Yeah. Like it. Now I can start doing things, but what is he going to do with his 3 mana? I'm probably not going to like it. I'm glad he coined that out and not something bigger. Oh, no, it's bigger. It's still not big enough to kill my, like, dudes that I'm going to start dropping consistently.
Thank you.
Here we go.
See if the scammer here can get anywhere. Probably not, because my opponent hasn't been forced to spend any resources on anything yet.
Mind if I roll knee?
If he has any stuff that kills stuff, he can kill my stuff. Okay. Quick shot. Okay. Honestly, that was a relatively expensive way to kill that guy, so that could have been a lot worse. Iron Sensei. Now, we'll hang on to that. Now, I could I mean, I could do a 4-point eviscerate, which is pointless because there's nothing to 4-point eviscerate. Mostly I'm going to stab the 2-1 and play another one of these guys, and that's about it. Is it worth my while? It's not worth my eviscerate to blow up one of those guys. I'm better off if they die some other way.
Thank you.
Although I'm tempted to use the stupid coin just to, like, play another dagger. Next turn, though, I could play him and then coin out a dagger or eviscerate and then make him bigger. So I guess we're going to plan on that, but I'm taking a beating here. By not drawing any of the cheap things. I have 1-drops in this deck. I couldn't draw anything cheap. Boy, that guy's going to be a good eviscerate target, but I'm still taking a beating.
I enjoy raiding.
Okay, well, here's my power play for the day. Whoa.
Careful.
Actually, that's not really the power play because I didn't throw him, but I had to do something. So, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have played him at all if I was going to do that, because I just realized, yeah. I had 2 things mixed up in my head, as usual. I was thinking of making a dagger for 2 mana and eviscerating for 2 mana. Obviously, couldn't do both, but the eviscerate was still pretty good. Not really complaining about that terribly. Do I try and burgle some hunter cards? I could play the Wonder Twins to get them buffing each other. And actually, I've got a coin, so I can play the Wonder Twins and stab that thing, and, of course, make him bigger. Alright. That's a fairly impressive pile of crap I can put out in the turn, even though the sword is going to get rid of one of my guys.
And listen.
Here we go.
Yes! I don't think you thought that through. I was at 13 and did not have enough to kill the Death Guard right away. Now, probably he couldn't just take me out that easily, but certainly he could have used his dancing swords to kill one of my guys, in which case I just got a 4/4 out of those 2 cards, as crazy as it looked. But I accept your defeat. Wins are good. We'll see if I can somehow get some more wins, preferably by, actually getting... Look at this. At least half my deck costs 3 or less. I'm pretty confident half my deck costs 3 or less without counting the head crack, so maybe I will get some of those cards next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.